This is the version 1.4 cable kit. You can see by the sticker up here, it's for the XL version of the device. That just means that the cables in here are going to be slightly longer than some of the cables in the standard FarmBot kit. So let's take a look inside. Starting from the left here, or your right, we have the solenoid valve cable. This is significantly shorter than the cable included with the version 1.3 and version 1.2 kits. That's because we've relocated the location of the solenoid valve so that it's mounted onto the gantry column very close to the electronics box. So this cable just connects to the FarmDuino, comes out of the electronics box, and then comes back up to connect to the solenoid valve. It includes 2 pieces of blue shrink wrap so that you know which cable this belongs to. It's for the solenoid valve, the blue represents water. This is the vacuum pump cable. It has gray shrink wrap on the ends, gray representing air. And this connects to the vacuum pump on the Z-axis extrusion and the FarmDuino. This cable is longer in the XL version of the kit and shorter in the FarmBot Genesis version. Here's the waterproof Horoscope camera. The XL version will have a longer USB cable than the other version. In this bag is the LED strip. With the FarmBot Genesis kits, the LED strip is 1.5 meters long to extend the width of the gantry, and for XL it's 3 meters long. And it comes with a already attached connector for the FarmDuino. With all of the kits, we included 2 little peripheral cables that can be used to plug whatever you want into the FarmDuino. So it has the Molex connectors for the peripherals on the FarmDuino, and then bare wire ends so you can plug this into an extra solenoid valve or a pump or another LED light strip, whatever you really want, as long as it's within the electrical limitations of what the FarmDuino can provide. These are the small wires used to connect the soil sensor PCB to the electronic screws. The pre-stripped ends should be inserted into the PCB screw terminals, and then the ring terminals on the electronic screws. These 12 jumper wires are included to allow you to reconfigure how the UTM is connected to the FarmDuino's microcontroller. So you can take these and connect them between the pin headers attached to the UTM cable and jump them to whatever other input or output on the FarmDuino pin headers. This is the version 1.4 UTM cable. It features the same connector as version 1.3 on the FarmDuino end, but a new connectors on the end that plugs into the UTM. In previous versions of FarmBot, we actually had no connectors here. It was just bare wires, and you had to attach those wires to the UTM using zip ties. It was admittedly kind of janky and a difficult process to do that, and so the new UTM design has a PCB with pin headers for these connectors. And then there's this rubber shroud that can be slid down on the cable to provide a rainproof seal for the UTM. And we'll show how to do that in the documentation, and we'll talk more about it in the video for the UTM. So that's all the cables in the version 1.4 cable kit.